So if you're watching this video, you're probably just like me back when I started in 2017. I knew what dropshipping was. I saw all these people talking online about making crazy amounts of money every single day, but I had no idea how to actually start. Thankfully, I was able to take a free guide that helped me out tremendously. Unfortunately, those methods that worked in 2017 no longer work today, and those guides are a bit outdated. There is all this free information online nowadays too that is amazing, don't get me wrong, but most of it is completely unnecessary, and I see how it can easily overwhelm someone looking to get into dropshipping. The goal for this video is to only explain what is necessary, what will truly help you get started without all the BS fluff or information overload. I'm going to walk you through the entire process of getting your business started in a way that everybody can understand, young or old. From start to finish, this is going to be a complete guide. I'm also going to make it as cost effective and affordable as possible for you, so let's get into it. This is the dropshipping model. Dropshipping is really just selling products online. That's a simple explanation. We find a product with a reliable supplier that meets our criteria online, which I'll explain the criteria in about a minute or so. We then make a Shopify store and list that product on our site at a marked up price. Once somebody buys that product off of our site, we then pay the supplier the lower wholesale price. After that, the supplier ships the product directly to the customer gets their product, and we get to keep the price difference of our markup. This allows us to not have to deal with any of the shipping process ourselves or hold thousands of dollars worth of inventory. There are a few other business models online with such a low barrier of entry. Really, anybody can get started. All you need is a computer, Wi-Fi connection, and a general understanding of how to use the internet, and you're good to go. It does not take a rocket scientist, like I said, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly how you can get set up so you can just follow along and it'll be even easier. The skills you develop when creating and running your own Shopify store can translate into any other type of business. Let's break down how much it would cost to have a fully operational Shopify store. Creating your Shopify store usually is around $39 a month, but you can use the link down in the description below and pay only $1 a month, saving you a ton of money. Your biggest cost is going to be ordering the product for yourself, which can cost anywhere from $5 to $30. It really depends on what type of product you buy, but typically it's around $15 or so. And then your last cost is simply just buying your store domain. That can cost anywhere from $5 to $15 depending on what website you buy it from. For using GoDaddy, it's around $12 or so, and that's it. So really you're spending around $15 to $30 to get your Shopify store up and running with everything good to go. Now, if you think of any other business, $30 to get started does not sound realistic. That's why dropshipping is so amazing. Anybody can do this. Let's go through our winning product criteria. Put simply, a winning product is a product that stands out, ideally solves a problem, and has a wow factor that you don't see everywhere. It must be unique and can't be bought at your local Walmart. It must have at least a 3x markup, meaning you should be able to at least sell it for 3 times what you're getting it for. I also look for products that improve your quality of life, are easy to ship, and aren't too complicated. And that's pretty much it. So I hope you are as excited as I am to get started. Clear your tabs, make sure you're focused, and pay attention because we have a lot to cover in this video. Our first step is creating our Shopify store. Now let me go into my computer and show you exactly how I create my Shopify stores, but more importantly, an easy way how you can too. So I'm on a special page that I will have linked below in the description. Instead of having to pay $39 a month to start Shopify, you can use that link and pay only $1 a month. This will save you a ton on your startup costs, and I'm not sure how long we'll be active for, so make sure you take advantage of it. I'm gonna put in my email, fill out some personal information, and then we'll start building our store. All right, we now officially have a Shopify store. The hardest part was getting started, and we officially checked that off our list, so pat yourself on the back. First thing I always like to do is unlock the store and confirm our $1 a month trial. Once again, the link for this is in the description. I really hope you use that. Right now your store is password locked. You need to do this to remove that password and make your store live. You can see these pop-ups right here and right here. Let's click select plan and lock that in. I'm going to select basic for $1 a month. Put in my card information and then get signed up, and then we're good to go. Now that that's taken care of, let's quickly go over the tabs over here on the left hand side so you know what is what. So we have our homepage right here. This is our dashboard. I'm going to click on I don't want help setting this up. Once we have our products added and everything else set up, this is where you'll see your daily sales, information, notifications, all that important stuff will be on your homepage. Your orders tab is where your orders will be. This has all your order history, so if you want to go in and look at a certain order, your customer information, you can do that all here. Products tab is where you have all the products that you're listing on your store, active or inactive. If you want to add a product, you can do that manually through the products tab, but we're going to do that through an app, so we're not going to touch that right now. Customers tab, this is where your customer information is. This is where you see in more detail your daily sales, visitors, clicks, add to carts, all that good information. You see this right here on the analytics page. Discounts, if you want to create any discount codes, obviously discount section is where you do that. Now that we covered that, what I always like to do before I start customizing my store is add a product. It makes it so much easier. So let's go over to the app section right here, click on add apps, and we're going to download this one app right here called Zendrop. Zendrop will be your supplier, meaning that they are the ones who are going to ship your product out to your customers. They're a great option to get started, but once you start getting a lot of sales, I highly recommend you switch over to a sourcing agent or private supplier to source your product. I have a sourcing agency that I've ran with my business partner Gage for the last 5 years now. We ship out millions of dollars of product and work with some of the biggest names in the industry. We can get you fast 7 to 12 day shipping worldwide, lower prices on your products, quality control, and even custom packaging to really brand your store. Our only sourcing requirement is 5 to 10 orders per day. There are no hidden fees, no monthly fees. The quote we give you for your product is the price you pay. So if you meet that requirement, head to our website, dropshippingagent.com, and fill out a free quote request, and we'll get back to you within 24 to 48 hours with a price for your product. But for now, ZenDrop is an amazing alternative. So I'm going to add ZenDrop to my store and create an account really quickly. Once I've signed up for ZenDrop, I'm going to go over here and find my product. So I like to use this product as an example in my videos. It's a great winning product. It's a therapy cupping device. It solves a problem, makes life easier. It's affordable. Everybody can use this. And it's a great product to have in this video as an example. So to find this product, I'm just going to go over here to the Find Products tab and type in cupping and see if we can get it. I'm going to add the first one right here to my products by clicking Add My Products. Got it. Go over here to My Products, and we have this added to my store. So electric vacuum cup right here. We're going to click on Review and Publish. Right now, we're not going to worry too much about the product name, description, variants, or images, stuff like that. Once we finish customizing our store, we'll go ahead and finish editing our product. But right now, we're just adding this to our site, so we have something to look at while we're customizing our store. So after we did that, click Publish, and we are good to go with that. Our product is officially linked to our store. Down here on the online store, this is what we're going to focus on first. So our basic default theme right here is Dawn. That's our current theme. I don't use Dawn. I'm going to go down here to Free Themes and click on Sense, and then I'm going to click on Add Theme. You can see right here, all these different themes are free to use. They have different purposes, but me personally, I always found that Sense works the best for dropshipping. Once the Sense theme is added to our theme library, I'm going to go over here and click on Publish to make that our primary theme. There we have it. Our Sense theme is our primary theme. Now we can begin customizing it. So let's click on Customize and get started. All right, so this is what our store looks like. This is the bare bones template. This is as boring as it's going to be. We're going to update everything shortly, but what I always like to do to start off with is go to the product page. Click on Home Page, Products, Default Product, and this is what our product page looks like currently. So you can see the colors are completely off. There's purple over here. We have a weird color background. There's this greenish yellow at the top, and at the bottom there's this weird pink. We need to update that first. I always like to update colors first because it just makes everything else more visually appealing. So to do that, we're gonna go over here, click on Theme Settings, Colors, and you can see all these different color schemes. Don't get too confused by this. Each color scheme is a different section of the website, but what's really important is the first couple. So to start changing things up, I'm gonna click on Scheme 1 and make the background color from this weird color to a solid white. And this gradient, I'm gonna just delete this gradient. We don't need that. Now for text, I'm gonna make text solid black. Always make sure you're doing solid black. The solid button background, we're gonna change that to a blue for now. Solid button label, we're gonna make that solid white. It's already looking much better. Our Buy Now button is looking blue, and we just need to update this color down here and up top. So let's go back a little bit, click on Scheme 2, and then change our background from that to white. Background gradient is gonna be blue. Change that pink to a lighter blue. So we'll do that, and then I'm just gonna get rid of this altogether in the middle. And to do that, you just click this minus button right here, move color stop. And already it's gonna look much better. So our header is changed, our footer is also changed, and it looks much cleaner. Our colors are uniform, such an easy fix. Button label, I'm gonna make that white. Text, make that all the way black. Solid button background, we're gonna make that black as well. You can see right here. And then that's pretty much it for now. Our colors are updated. If we have anything else we need to update, we'll do that in a little bit, but for right now, this is perfect. It's really that simple. Also, make sure you're saving your work after you update anything. You don't want to lose any of your work. Super frustrating. I've done that so many times. So just always make sure you're saving. Okay, so the next thing I like to do is get rid of the dynamic checkout. That's just this Buy Now button right here. I always just like having one Add to Cart button that's colored in. So to do that, I'm just going to click this section and then uncheck Show Dynamic Checkout Buttons. And then once again, click Save, and there we just have our Add to Cart button. For the color variants, we'll update that. Doesn't look too pretty right now, but once we change our product title and description and everything else, we will give that an update. So the next thing I like to do is get rid of the Share button. I'm gonna scroll down here and click this section, and then instead of deleting it or removing it completely, all you need to do is go over here and then click the little eyeball button, and that just makes it invisible. So if you wanna add it later, you can, or you can just remove it, but I don't include that. Also, we should get rid of the My Store section right there. You can either delete it completely or change it to something else like free shipping. I'm gonna click on text right here, get rid of vendor, And we're going to do free shipping worldwide. Perfect. Another thing I'm going to do to make this easier for us is I'm going to delete the description, because right now it's just a big chunk of text that's getting in my way. So in order to do that, I'm going to go to the Shopify admin page, click on products like I showed you earlier, click on our product, and then just delete the whole description and click save. I'm also going to remove some of these extra images that we don't need, and that should make our description look much better. Now, if we refresh this page, our description will be gone and it'll just be easier to edit. Here we have it right here. Perfect. The next thing I'm going to do is click on add section, and I'm going to do collapsible content. So I'm going to remove collapsible content, that title, and these collapsible rows. I'm going to change that. There we go. Lightning bolt. Second one is going to be shipping. Shipping, we'll change that to a plane or a boat if they have it. All right, now I'm gonna go in here, make some updates, and I'll show you exactly what I did and why I did it. All right, and there we go. We've just updated that. I'm gonna click save right here. Really quickly, let me go over this. How to use, I just wrote how to use a product, really self-explanatory. The shipping, enjoy free shipping. Please allow 24 to 48 hours for your order to process and 7 to 14 days for your product to ship. You'll receive a tracking number 1 to 2 days after your order is placed. And then finally, for the return policy, enjoy hassle-free returns. You have 30 days after purchasing to return it for a 100% refund. No questions asked. We truly believe that you will enjoy this product. Add a little period right there. We just want to make sure these customers don't have any doubt in their mind. If they don't like the product, they don't like the product. So right now we just have the product, the collapsible menu, and then our footer menu. I'm actually going to get rid of the subscribe section. And then once that's saved, once again, click save right here. Let's go ahead and edit our homepage before we finish editing our description and our product page. So to do that, let's just click on home and go home, or you can just go to the home page up top here. So let's go over here and add an image to get started. I'm gonna go online and select an image. We have our image, click select. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. And then I'm gonna change this browse our latest products to capitalized ultimate recovery device. Is small, there we go. I'm gonna click save. Next thing I'm gonna do down here, instead of the featured product section, I'm gonna click this section and remove it. And we're going to add a different section. We're gonna add a featured product. Select product over here on the right-hand side and click our cupping device. Click select and save. Once again, I'm gonna get rid of the dynamic checkout. Click save. I'm gonna go here and get rid of the My Store. I'm just gonna remove that for now. And then below, I'm gonna click on share and then remove that. So we just have view full details. And there you go, that's it for the homepage. That's pretty much all you have to do. Sending them to your homepage is not that great of an option. You want them to go directly to your product page. So that's what's most important. Don't spend too much time making your homepage look beautiful, because ultimately we don't know if this product is going to work or not. One last thing before we're done with our homepage, we just need to update our announcement bar. It just says welcome to our store. We need to change that. And to change that, we're just gonna go over here to the left-hand side announcement bar, click on welcome to our store, and that's gonna be changed to something like 50% off today only. There we go, click save. Or you could do free shipping worldwide or any kind of offer you want, just something just to add to your website. Really quickly, I'm just gonna make the color a little bit lighter. Seems like this is a little bit too dark of a blue. Make that just a tad bit lighter. Perfect, click save. So to see what your website looks on mobile, which is really important, most people who are going to your website will be on their mobile device. Go up to the top right here and click on mobile. And this is what your website looks like. Very clean. So far it's coming together. So the first thing we need to do is update our product name and our variants, and then a couple other things so we can make our description look wonderful. So to do that, I'm gonna go to a new tab, click on products in the Shopify admin, click on my device right here, and I can start editing that. One thing I would recommend you do when you're trying to put your product together is look at other websites also selling the same product, which there are plenty of them out there, and see what they're doing, find what works, find what doesn't work, and use their websites as inspiration. So you can see right here, this is one website selling the cupping device. These guys have been selling it for a while now. These guys have branded their cupper to be called the Revo Smart Cupper, and the website is Revomatic. So basically, we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna name this, instead of electric vacuum cupping massager, which sounds really generic and not special at all, I'm gonna make it a little bit more brandable and do Thera Cup 2.0. There we go, click save. And now you can see right here, if I refresh this page, it'll now show the updated name. There we have it. It's already starting to look better. Now let's go over here and edit these variants. Since they're all 6 levels rechargeable, we don't need to have that in every single variant name. So I'm gonna remove that here, remove that here, and then remove that for the black. So we just have the names of the actual colors. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna change that to red, blue, and black. Red, blue, black. Now for our product pricing, we can get this for around $15. Like I said, you need to have at least a 3x markup, so we could get away with selling this for $44.95. Also, once again, look at what other websites are selling this product for. This smart cupper is being sold for $60. So actually, you know what? Let's do $49.95. $49.95, and we're going to do the same thing for all these different variants, for the black and the blue and the red. Click on save. There we go. It's already looking much better. You can see it's all in the same plane right there. It's not stacked on top of each other, and it looks very, very clean. That's what we're going for. So I'm going to go back to the desktop version just so I can finish editing this. And we have the top part set. We've got our how to use another collapsible menu set. Now we're going to remove related products section, even though we don't have any related products. We just have one on our website. And we're going to click on add section. And I'm going to do image with text right here. So image with text, we're going to change this image right here to an image of our product. Let's try this image right here. We can just change this to, I'm going to make this a bullet list. There we go. And we're not going to have a button right here. So I'm going to click this button label and then make that invisible. Because we're on our product page, we don't need to send anybody back to the product page. And then I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to create another image with text, add section, image with text. And then I'm going to swap it over. So the image is going to be on the other side this time. So image second, and that'll make it look a little bit better. Results are your money back. Make that small. Here, I'm going to remove this, and then I'm just going to copy this basically. And we're going to change it up just a little bit. There we go. Boom. Click save. And then over here, there we go. We've got an image added. And once again, I'm going to remove this button label. So we just have that, and then click save. All right, so we have these two images with text below. I'm going to add one more just above this. Add section, image with text. I'll select this image right here. Container color scheme is going to be scheme 2. Go over here and change this text. Boom. There we go. Get rid of the button label. Remove that over here. And then we're going to drag this up above these other two. So I can do that by going over here and then just dragging that to the top. And click save. And this is what it looks like right now on mobile. So we have our product, the Air Cup 2.0 cupper, perfect home recovery, say goodbye to tension, results or money back. Once again, use other websites as an example. You don't need to come up with all this on your own. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. How it works, go over here again. We're going to copy this. If you decide to get something from another website, make sure you use ChatGPT or change it up just to make it your own. There we go. And I'm going to get rid of the button label. Move that. And then I'm going to add the how this works right underneath the perfect home recovery. So to do that, we've got right here, image with text. We're going to move that right here. And then we're going to see what this looks like on mobile. So scroll to the top. We have our product right here, the Air Cup 2.0 Smart Cupper. We have our perfect home recovery. And then we have how it works. Wonderful. We have our say goodbye to tension, and then last but not least, we have results or money back. Basically summing this all up, hopefully eliminating any doubt customers have in their mind. Since I added this one image with text at the top, I'm gonna need to switch the layout of this so it's not two images with text right after each other. This image is gonna go on the right side. So to do that, I'm gonna go click on this section and then just make the image second. And then down below that, I'm gonna do the opposite for here, image first. Click save. And now it looks much better. If you want to edit your product description manually, go to your product description, Air Cup 2.0, and then paste the description here. And then this is what our product page would look like once we update that. Refresh, and now we have a description for our product as well as the description down below. And we have officially completed our product description. Now the next thing I'm going to do is clean up some of these images because we have a couple duplicates. So to do that, I'm gonna go over here to product tab once again, make sure I'm on my Air Cup 2.0 Smart Cupper, and I'm going to remove any duplicate images or just low quality images that I don't want. Now, if we go back to our product page and then click on refresh, we'll see it's updated. There we have it. It looks much better already. There's not a bunch of different images. You're not being overwhelmed, and the images are much higher quality. So now that that's done, we need to update our My Store right here. We need to buy a domain for our website and then create a logo because we don't have a name yet. Can't make a logo without a domain. Now you can either buy a domain on GoDaddy if that's what you prefer and connect it to Shopify, or you can just buy a domain directly on Shopify. I'd recommend buying it on GoDaddy and then connecting it because then you just own it. It's yours. And that's personally what I do. So I'm going to go on GoDaddy and Since we're calling this a TheraCup 2.0, let's do Thera. So therasmartcup.com is available. I'm gonna click on make it yours. I'm gonna buy it and then I'm gonna connect it to my Shopify store. So in order to connect your domain to your Shopify store, you need to go over here to settings on the dashboard, scroll down to domains, and then click on connect existing domain. We're gonna do therasmartcup.com, click next, and then follow the steps to connect your GoDaddy account to your Shopify store. And then once you're synced, you're all good to go and your domain is connected. So once we have our domain, we need to create a logo for that. And you can do that with Canva. It's super simple. You don't need any editing experience. I'm gonna go over to Canva. We're gonna click on create a design. Let's type in logo right here, logo. And then we're gonna just type in TheraCup. Make that bold, make it a little bit bigger, bring it to the side. I'm gonna find an image. Just do this one right here. Make it the size of the text. Boom. TheraCup. Color this and make it blue. So it looks a little different. And that's pretty much it. That's our logo. We've created it. Don't spend too much time on it. One thing to keep in mind, if you download this image as is, it's going to make your website logo look really funky. And I'm gonna show you exactly how. So download. Now, if we go to our website and update our logo, go to theme settings over here on the left-hand side and click on logo and then select an image. So if you use the logo we downloaded off of Canva, this is what it's gonna look like. It's gonna be really bulky and really small. We don't want that. And that's because there's just so much free space, empty space up here above and below. So to fix that, I'm gonna go to Canva, remove that, and I'm just gonna screenshot as close as I can to the actual lettering. Boom, done. And you'll see immediately it looks much better. So there we go. It's still a little small, so we can make that bigger by updating our desktop logo width to 180. See what that looks like. Let's do 210. Perfect. Click save and we'll see what it looks like on mobile. On mobile, looks fantastic. That's exactly how your logo should look. Not too complicated, no crazy designs or anything like that. Keep it simple. It's coming together. Click on products, default product, and we can see what our product page looks like. It's looking good. It's looking good. All right, now the very last thing we need to change before we can leave our theme editor is our checkout page. Funny enough, a lot of people making guides on how to create a Shopify store completely forget this one section. So we're not gonna forget it in this video. I'm gonna show you exactly how it works. So in order to do that, we're gonna click on default product up here and then scroll down to checkout. So this is what our checkout page looks like. You can see it right here. It says my store. We have to update that with our logo. So in order to do that, we're gonna go over to theme settings. We're gonna scroll down to checkout. And then we're gonna update our logo right here, customize image, add our logo, click done, and you'll see our My Store has now changed to TheraCup. It's now more branded, so people won't go to the checkout page and think, why does it say My Store? They won't have that. And then we wanna make sure our colors are all on brand with our colors for our store. So blue is great, we're gonna keep that, nothing else. You don't want purple or that ugly yellow or anything like that. Theme settings, click on cart, and then we're going to make the cart type a page. So now that we updated that, we don't need to edit anything else on our customizer. I can go over here and click on exit. We have officially customized our Shopify store. It now looks beautiful. Now that we have our domain and our logo, we know what our website's called, we can start editing our settings. Once again, this is something that people completely forget to do, and I don't see a lot of people online including this in their guides. It is so important, so make sure you pay attention to this. So go over here, back to My Store, we're gonna click on settings, and we're gonna start by editing the top store details. You can see right here, it's called My Store. We need to change that. TheraCup. Make sure your store currency is US dollars, whether you're in Canada or where else. Now that our store is set up, our password is removed, people can go to our website, but they can't buy anything because we have not set up our payment processor yet. In order to do that, we're on the payment section right here, and we just need to click complete account setup with Shopify payments, fill out the personal information, and then you're done. It really only takes a couple minutes. I'm not gonna do it because it's all personal information, but it's really self-explanatory and easy to do. And then you do the same thing for PayPal. If you wanna use PayPal, you can. Next thing we need to do is make our legal pages, our policies. So I'm gonna scroll down here to policies, and because we edited our preferences, our store details, we can now do this and it'll be so much easier. So we have our refund policy, privacy policy, terms of service, and shipping policy. I'm gonna go over here and click on create from template. And because we updated our store information, everything auto-populates. Now all you need to do after this is go in here and update anything that says insert return address or anything all capitalized like this. Go in here and update it, and then you're going to do the same exact thing for privacy policy, terms of service, shipping policy, and contact information. So create from template, create from template. We're going to remove this note to merchant because we don't need that. Last updated, and then it'll be today's date, which will be today. And then once again, go in here and update everything to match your store information. And then once you're done with that, click save. Once you've updated all that information, what we're going to do next is create pages so our customers can see these policies. So open a new tab, make sure you have your policies in a new tab. It's easier to copy paste. We're gonna go over here and start with our refund policy. So copy everything here, copy, we're gonna paste it here, and then we're just gonna do refund policy. Click save, go back, add page, and we're gonna do the same thing with our privacy policy and our terms of service. So copy everything, copy, paste. This will be privacy policy, save, go back, add page. Once again, we're gonna do this with terms of service. So terms of service. And then we're going to create one more page, and it's going to be a track your order page. So track your order. And then we're going to go over here to show HTML and then paste. And then one thing that's super important is change your store email from your store email to whatever your store email is, and then click save. Now, if you view this page, it'll allow customers to put in their tracking information and track their package right here. Super great. Customers love to see this. It adds a lot of trust. You'll add this to your home menu and your footer menu, which we will do in a second. So now let's go ahead and add that to our menus. So to do that, we'll go over here to navigation, and we have our footer menu and our main menu. We're going to start with our main menu. Our main menu is right here, and our footer menu is down below. There's nothing down there right now, and we're going to update that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have home. I'm going to add a menu. I'm going to do Thera Cup 2.0, and this will link to our product page. Click on products. There we go. Add. We're going to put that right there. We're going to get rid of the catalog because we don't need that. We don't have a catalog. We have our contact page, and then lastly, we're going to add our track your order page. Track order. And it's going to be pages, track your order, click add, and then we're going to save the menu. And now if we go over here and refresh, here we go, our menu has updated. Now we need to create our footer menu. So we're going to go back to navigation and then select footer menu, delete search, privacy, policy, search for the page right here, privacy policy, add. And we're going to do that with all of our other policies, refund policy, pages, refund, here we go, contact us, pages, contact, terms of service, pages, terms of service, boom, click save, and we have updated our footer menu. And there we have it. Our privacy policy, refund policy, terms of service, and contact us page are all added at the bottom of the website. And we have our top menu also updated. Now, the very last thing we need to do before our store is good to go, ready to make sales, is update our shipping policy. Nobody's gonna be able to check out if we don't have that updated, kind of just like how they can't buy if we don't have our payment processors set up. So in order to change that, we're gonna go over here to settings. We're gonna go over here to shipping and delivery, click on general all products, and then we have our shipping zones, domestic and international. We're gonna delete all of this and create our own. Delete, delete, create zone. It's going to be domestic, and it's going to be United States. There we go. Add rate, use flat rate. Custom rate name is going to be free. Insured shipping. Price is going to be free because it's free shipping. And then we're going to add one other option, priority insured shipping. Now we're going to do the same thing with the rest of the world. We're going to create zone, international, done, add rate, and we're going to do the same exact thing, free insured shipping, $0, and priority insured shipping, $4.95. Perfect. Now we have our shipping set up. Now when somebody goes to checkout, they can either have the option for free shipping or pay $5 extra for priority insured shipping. And for customers who do that, you can just select the better shipping method and keep the price difference, make a little bit of extra money. And there you have it. Your Shopify store is officially created. Now to remove your password from your store, you can see right here, your online store is password protected. Once you've signed up for your $1 a month trial, go to preferences, scroll down, and then uncheck restrict access to visitors with the password, and then click save. This will allow anybody to view your website. Now, if we go over to online store, view your online store, this is what it looks like. We have Thera Cup 2.0, ultimate recovery device, we have our home page, but ultimately this doesn't matter because people are not going to go to our home page. They're going to go to our product page. So let's click on the product page, and this is what our product page looks like. $49.95. You want to show your product as 50% off or something like that. You can go back into your product section in your Shopify admin, click your product, highlight all of your variants, bulk edit, and then columns, compare at price. And you can see right here, $49.95 compared at price could be $99.95. And I'll do that for all of these so it shows as 50% off. Save. Now if we go back to our product page, you'll see $99.95 slashed out, $49.95. One thing I do see right here is the sale sign is purple, so we need to update that product page so we know what we're editing. Once again, go back to colors, and here we are. So background red. There we go. Our sale price is now red. I'm actually going to make that blue just so it matches our color scheme, and then just click save. It's that simple, and our product is now updated. And then once again, if you haven't done this already, to make your store live, to remove the password, you need to go to settings, click on plan, and then select the basic Shopify plan. And then once you select that, you can go down to preferences. Your preferences are going to be right here under the online store preferences. Scroll down and then remove the password protection checkbox. This will be checked. And then to remove it, you just uncheck that, click save, and now your website is live. There's no password protecting it. Anybody can go to your website, anybody can check out, anybody can buy your product. Now let's go ahead and view our finalized Shopify store. So here's our website. I haven't updated my domain, that's why it doesn't show that right now, but TheraCup 2.0, this is our homepage. Once again, the homepage does not matter that much because ultimately people are going to our product page. We have our privacy policy down here along with our other policies. Let's click our product page, and this is what people see. We've got some high quality images, how to use, shipping, return policies, and then more information on this product, incentivizing people to buy it. So now when I click add to cart, boom, it automatically sends them to the add to cart page and starts the checkout process. And there are a lot of really helpful Shopify apps out there. It would take me forever to go through them all, but here's a list of some Shopify apps that I would recommend. Aftersell or Sticky Cart for upsells, Okendo or Loox for product reviews. GemPages is an amazing custom landing page builder. And for email marketing or SMS, I would do Klaviyo. So congratulations if you watched to the end. If you're listening to me right now, you've completed your Shopify store. It's good to go, ready to make sales. We just accomplished a ton of work, so enjoy the rest of your day off. Take a breather. Go get some fresh air, relax, watch some TV. You've done a lot. Congratulations once again. Not a lot of people get this far, so if you got this far, then pat yourself on the back. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.